Oh, yours, Coach?
Well, I was one of those nice fellas that I thought that we showed that we were hungry to get out and play. I was impressed with the unselfish spirit our kids played with, the energy. Anytime you score, get 24 assists and 41 buckets, that means you're moving the ball. Um, they were shorthanded a little bit tonight. They didn't have the shot blocker in there, and obviously that gave us an opportunity to drive to the basket a little bit more. Most of the time, when a team shoots 44% from, I think they shot 42% from three and 44 from the floor and 75% from the free throw line, you're not going to fare very well. But we had one of those exceptional nights where the ball was falling. But I think it was because we were moving the ball, making an extra pass. We got a lot of penetrate kick-out shots, and we showed that we were hungry, and it was important that we got that little bad taste out of our mouth from losing our last game.
So, Coach, what went into the decision to start Waquan Evans, and did he show you enough to warrant a second start against North Carolina?
No, that was Scotty had a little strain, and he had some tightness in his nothing serious, and I wanted to make sure that we got him warmed up, and we held Scotty out of practice the last couple of days just to give him a chance to be prepared to play tonight. And so, but Evans has shown potential, to do that all along. I'm glad to see him step up and give us some good, solid play. I mean, I thought he made some very, very timely plays. He finished with a lot at the rim. And I think a lot has to do with Bates not being in there because he won top shot blockers in the country. So Bates not being in gave Evans an opportunity to get to the basket and make some timely baskets inside.
Leonard, you talked after Clemson in recent days that you wanted your team to be more aggressive, hustle, get back to what wins you guys a lot of games. In general, did you like just seeing that consistently throughout the evening?
Well, offensively, I thought we moved the ball. They were a pressing team, and our press offense attack was on point. I am concerned that it seemed as though we had very little answer for them on the defensive end. And they kind of had their way on the defensive end. So we still have a lot that I see that we got to work on. This will be a different kind of game we playing on Saturday. They lead the nation on the boards by a long, long margin. So this team was a turnover team and a three-point shooting team. They still shot the ball well from three, but I thought we really, really shot the ball well, and I thought that gave us at least we even that part of the game out. Now we got another type of team coming in this weekend that has a whole nother strength that we have to prepare for. But that's kind of the way it is with every ACC team. Every team's going to have something they do exceptionally well. Tonight, we handled the ball against the press. We penetrated, moved the ball, made the extra pass, made a big difference tonight. We still are a team trying to find itself. We're still trying to find our identity. And we needed those exhibition games. We needed some of those games that we didn't have earlier. And as a coach, I'm still trying to find the right rotation, trying to find a way to utilize what I think is a team that has pretty good potential. Because you had Tanoa winning the game tonight. I thought his defensive effort was really good. He finished it when his shots around the basket. He hasn't been consistent with that. We need that. Obviously, we've said, I thought all along that Jack and Calhoun are guys we got to get into our rotation a little more. And I was glad to see them come in and show glimpses of what potentially they're capable of doing. But we're not there yet. We still got a lot of work to do.
Leonard, you've been saying that you're a better shooting team than maybe you guys showed early this season. What could this do for the guys to have it happen in a game with the lights on and the scoreboard running?
There's no doubt that gives you a little bit of confidence, but How we got the shots is the reason why we were able to shoot rhythm jump shots. We have not been getting into the lane and getting kickouts. I think in the first half, I don't know how many threes we made, but I think, what was it in the first half? It was 7 of 10. I think 4 of them were driving kick shots. When we got into the lane, got it kicked, and those guys got rhythm jump shots. And we're very capable of making those when you create those off the dribble.
From the free throw line as well. I mean, I think you're 11 of 11 there. I mean, just that's been something that's been a struggle at times early this season. Seeing that, what can that do you think, for that?
Well, I think a lot of that is just your mental approach. Obviously, free throws is more mental. I think we're capable of being a good shooting team. I think we're capable of being a good three-point shooting team. Jury's still out on how good a defensive team we're going to be. We still got some work we got to do there. But it's hard to say exactly what our strengths and weaknesses are because we have not been consistent enough for us to realize where our strengths are. Right now, I see more things we got to work on than I see things that I think we're efficient in. The night was one of those games where we were very efficient.
Leonard, how hard is it to know what your strengths and weaknesses are when you've only played 8 games and we're in the middle of January? How hard, and you just went 15 days without playing one at all?
Well, there's no doubt that it's extremely challenging, and it's more difficult to get your guys mentally focused for them to have the level of confidence that it takes to be successful. Right now, we're still trying to find ourselves, and we're not playing. We just practice against each other all the time. So, and all they hear is us criticizing them and trying to motivate them, and that's the challenge. And you have a tendency sometimes, to feel some kind of way when you don't get a chance to go out and prove that you learn what the coach is trying to teach you. We come back the next day and we on them again, teaching them, stopping them, talking. So you don't get a chance to build your confidence up. But that's the new normal. We can't have a pity party. That's what we got to deal with. Somebody's going to deal with it efficiently. Somebody's not. We want to be the team that deals with it, show the level of maturity, and get better so we can have some opportunities, some postseason opportunities available for us at the end of the season. And right now, we still got a lot of work to do.
How was Scotty? How was Scotty at the end of the game?
I think he turned his ankle. The guy fell on it. I don't think it's anything to be overly concerned about it. But some guys recover from ankle turns quicker than others, so we just have to kind of be hopeful and give him a lot of treatment, and hopefully he'll be ready to play on Saturday.
You get up to a lot of slow starts this year. How do you feel like a game like this can kind of help you carry that over to the next weekend throughout the season?
Well, I mean, you've asked me about 4 or 5 times about slow starts. And I think you having a problem with that's kind of who we are. You know what I mean? I mean, I would love to be able to go out and be efficient, but that's kind of not what this team's about right now. We're not in that kind of rhythm. And so the night we got off to a good start, got the momentum going, which was good, but it was nip and tuck there for a minute now. We both were, we got off to a fast start offensively. We got off to a very slow start defensively. And so, you evaluating us on what we're doing on the offensive end, and I'm evaluating what we're doing on the defensive end. And so we just still got a lot of work to do, man. We are not a fine-tuned machine. And to be very honest with you, I'm still trying to figure out how to utilize who we are, our talent. I've been saying this all along. I mean, you see Tenor go in there tonight, block a couple shots, get some tough rebounds, finish around the basket. Well, he's just now feeling comfortable. Jack, we thought he could shoot the ball all along. In the night, he was just relaxed. He wasn't rushing anything. He was extremely confident. Played solid defense. But it takes a while. And these 15 days of practice, hopefully, gave them an opportunity to kind of get to this mental state of mind that we're in. So let's hope that these 15 days, we'll look back at the end of the season and feel that these 15 days were positive, where we could get some more work in. But But 7 or 8 of them, those days we didn't do anything other than look out the window.
But on that note, Leonard, was it good maybe to have some time to decompress? Because, you know, they were kind of struggling a little bit there for those couple of games before that.
Well, you know, we just haven't, we miss practices, we miss film sessions, we just behind, and
Yeah.
I know you guys have become accustomed to seeing us the last several years, but we still got a lot of upside here, fellas. And I've been trying to tell you guys that, Joe, maybe you guys have started, at least saying, at least a coach is trying to be honest with me. I'm still learning about this team. We're still learning about each other. And I think we still got a lot of growth to do. The night we made shots, but defensively, I didn't feel that we were contesting shots as well. In order to be successful during the course of the season, we got to have the right balance, defensively and offensively. Offensively tonight, satisfy my man Anthony. We got off to a good start. Defensively, Anthony, I don't know. I'm sorry, Antoine. You can tell I can't see very much. I saw the A, the N, and the T. I had to lean up to see the W and the N. Sorry about that.
I've been called a lot worse, so nah, you're all good.
Okay, all right, buddy.
Everybody all set with coach?
All right, fellas. Thank you.
Thank you, Leonard.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, Coach.